Hey guys, just had another. I'm actually really sick at the moment. It was really weird. Um, a few days ago, I have a lot of like superpower dreams, and I had this dream where yeah, I was like part of this kind of X-Men-y kind of team kind of thing, and we were battling these bad guys. But there was this little boy there, and our job was sort of to take him to this guy who knew how to heal him because the boy was dying. So we take him to the guy. The guy's like, oh yeah, like he can come with me. So they go into a room and he starts like doing all these magical spells or whatever. And I'm just waiting in the living room for the boy to come back out. And then this girl just like flies through the window, and we're like, oh my god, I can't believe you survived. You know, she was obviously someone that we were friends with. And then she was like, yeah, I managed to use some time space manipulation to get away, travel into the past, but then make that past appear here in the future so I could be. It was really trippy. Awesome though. And then the old guy comes out with the boy and he's like, okay, it'll be a few days, but he'll be fine. And then he sees the girl who just flew through the window and he's like, oh, I needed to speak with you, right? So he takes her into the room. And then I turn around to the other girl that was with me. We're the ones who brought the boy to this guy. And then I'm like, oh, it's good news about blah, 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 whatever his name was. It's good news about him, he's going to survive. And then all of a sudden, like, her head started morphing. And it was like her mouth split there, and like this part of her head kind of detached. And as it detached, it kind of started morphing and going all like fluidy, and then just evaporated and dissipated into like heaps of little red spores that were floating around, and the spores were coming at me. And then I realized that that's why the boy was dying, because he'd been infected by these spores. It was fucking so weird. And then like I pounding on the door where the girl and the old guy are saying, one of them's here, one of them's here. And then she walks out and the guy's dead. She was one of them as well. And then she starts evaporating and shit. And then I get infected, I fall to the ground, and I tell the little boy to run away. And then, I don't know, I guess I just died or something, but I woke up and I had this sore throat as if I've been infected by something. So I've been really sick since Tuesday, I think. But, anyway, what I wanted to talk about today, I should get to that, was, about multiple realities and points of view and perception and subjectivity, like all those things rolled into the one. I was walking with someone down the road the other day, and we were just walking, in pairs, and then we just sort of drifted onto the road. It was night, so there were no cars. But I was like, oh, what are you doing, right? And we got back onto the path, and he's like, oh, I was following you. And I'm like, but I only walked onto the road because you were walking into me, so I had to make room. And he was like, no, I was following you. So I thought, instantly, I was like, two things just happened in the one time, in the one place. Two things just happened. Two realities. And neither of us will know I know that I was moving because he was moving towards me, but he knows that he was following me because he didn't know where we were going. We're going to another one of my mates' places. And, it was really random. And I just started thinking, and I've always been I guess I've always teamed with the school of thought, of subjectivity, and that there is no objective reality and all that kind of stuff, and that, you're the sole creator of the world because you're the only person, from your point of view will be the only point of view that you will ever experience the world. Therefore, it's the only way that the world can exist to you, which is the only thing that's important to you, to anyone really, to their individual experience. If there's an objective reality or not doesn't matter, because they'll only experience it from their subjective reality, their subjective perspective. So yeah, it was just really interesting. And then I was thinking about these two different events that happen simultaneously. And then I just started thinking more about reality, and how reality can be kind of like many layers on top of one another, and we each experience one of those layers. Or maybe it's like this sphere that, we're all the center of this sphere. But yeah, and we're all the center, like we're all at the center of reality. And then I guess that just moves on into stuff like, what is distance? Does distance even exist? If we're always the center no matter where we are, then can distance actually exist? But yeah, so there's some of the things that I've been thinking about, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll upload another one soon. Bye!